everyone. We're going to find the derivative of r with respect to theta using the chain rule. We have r equals 2 theta times the square root of secant theta. So the setup is you take the derivative of r with respect to theta. We're differentiating our r. So you write your r in here, 2 theta times square root, and I'm going to write the square root as secant theta to the power of 1/2. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use the product rule first. So we're going to take our first term and copy it down, and then we're going to differentiate with respect to theta our secant theta to the power of 1/2 plus copy the second term down, secant theta to the power of 1/2 times the derivative of with respect to theta of 2 theta. All right, so this piece here is just going to be 2 theta. This piece here is going to be 1/2 secant theta to the power of negative 1/2. And then we're going to differentiate with respect to theta, secant theta, the inner function. Copy down secant of theta to the power of 1/2. Differentiate 2 theta, which is just times 2. So now we're going to have to fix this part here. So this is going to be 2 theta times 1 divided by, I'm going to rewrite this as 2 square root of secant theta. When you differentiate secant theta, you're going to get secant theta times tan of theta. And this is going to be plus 2 square root of secant of theta. All right, now that you have this, I'm going to write on the next slide, but I want us to notice something here. First of all, the 2's will cancel. So we've got that. This part here can be written as secant theta to the power of 1 times secant theta to the power of negative 1/2. When you multiply these two, you're going to get secant theta to the power of 1/2 because you're adding 1 plus a negative 1/2 using your power rule or your product rule for exponents. So that means this denominator is going to go away. And all we're going to get is in the numerator, and if I write it down again, you're going to get theta times square root of secant theta times tan of theta plus 2 square root of secant theta. Okay, again, all I did was I took a divided by a to the power of 1/2. That's a to the power of 1 minus 1/2, which is a to the power of 1/2. Our a was secant. So there we have that, and I think finally let's go ahead and factor out a square root of secant. And you factor that out, you'll get theta times tan of theta plus 2. So I just factored out these two. And we were left with this. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.